this wintry scene, kind of after being inspired by the Michelle Weber series that I did, the 5 paintings that the winter landscapes that she had. She still has a tutorial course for. Snow before, I was always just really confused by about painting, but really it's just different shades of blue, which is fine. But before I took her course, I really didn't know how to get into it. It was confusing, and I couldn't make my way into it confidently. But I feel like the snow here looks like snow. I think I ended up doing a good job. The road looks like a dirty, mushy snow road, how roads can turn in sludgy snow. And the trees, I really liked how they came together in the end. Kind of powdery blue. I really like how this landscape, very simple, very nice. I like how it all came together. I used my Winsor & Newton paints on this painting, and after using my newest palette, my Mei Ling palette, it's so hard to get back into using the Winsor & Newton. I know I didn't use this paint on this painting, but specifically their sap green is so hard to reawaken with water. I feel like it's just a brick and I don't get any pigment from it. I haven't run into that problem with any of their other paints. They're pretty easy to activate, but that sap green just gives me a whole lot of trouble. I have a feeling it's because it's mixed with a lot of binders. The pigment is not very strong. I think that's kind of well known. Their professional grade sap green is much brighter. I might have mentioned how I'm kind of ready, I think, to move to professional paints. I not have the budget for that at the moment, but I'm getting very frustrated with the level of brightness the student paints have, especially Newton and Winsor. I feel like they're all a little bit diluted. Some less than others. The greens definitely give me trouble, where I have to just go over with layers and layers of the same color to get a certain vibrancy that I really want. I have not had that issue, and I've never had that issue with my Paul Rubin paint or my new set of Mei Ling paints, which I believe may be related. I'm not certain about that, but I know they're not artist grade, or I don't believe them to be artist grade. My Paul Rubens might be. I'm not certain about that particular set of Paul Rubin paint, but I've never had a problem, except for some browns, I will say, with the Paul Rubin, the set that I have. The browns are not very strong, but all of the other colors, I've never had an issue getting to a certain level of vibrancy. But I run into that with my Newton and Winsor paints. And like the reawakening them from being dry into wet, which is really something that I'm just starting to pay attention to, I guess, with the amount of paints that I have, now that I have several different brands. I can see that more. I can see that more now, and it's just something that it's another factor that I'm taking into consideration when thinking about my paint. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy.